Live from the Valley, it's your host, former Miss USA, Nia Sanchez.
Hey, baby. Okay, welcome to the Hold My Crown podcast, where we dive into life, pageants, reality TV, parenting, and so much more. Join us for special guests from your favorite reality shows and some of my very good friends, other beauty queens. This is Hold My Crown.
Hold my crown.
Welcome back to the Hold My Crown podcast. I am Nia Sanchez Bucco, and my co-host is...
What's up, guys? It's Danny Bucco. How we doing? It's early.
It's early. Daniel loves our early morning podcast.
You know what I love about early morning podcasts? Nothing. Nothing. I like nothing about them.
That's his tagline of the day.
Who records this early?
Motivated people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, if you know the 7 frequencies of Erwin McManus's new book, I am a motivator.
Okay, so that
is my number
your,
one.
Perfect spot right now.
Motivator, challenger, healer.
I need to do the test as well.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on. Welcome. We are so glad that you are here hanging out with us, listening to our podcast. If you like this episode or past or future episodes, make sure you share it on social media and tag us. Real Nia Sanchez, Daniel Bucco, and holdmycrown.podcast. But we're so glad you're here hanging out with us, and we have a lot to catch up on today.
A lot to catch up on,
this
guys.
This is a catch-up episode.
But share this. We love you guys. This is a really good podcast, I feel.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's get this going.
We love it. We love just connecting with you guys. But today we're going to kind of be doing some catch up with where we are at in life, where our kids are at. They're doing incredible things.
They are.
But this is also a bit of a Halloween episode. So there may or may not be some spooky stories. And we'll kind of talk about what life looks like. Oh my gosh.
In the neighborhood.
Asher's favorite
What are you going to call
song.
Ghostbusters.
Asher loves that song. He dances all over the living room. Anytime that song comes on, he requests it. Daniel and him
I
have...
just do it. He just loves the strange part because they go, when there's something strange. And he just starts busting up laughing. Like, can't stop.
Yeah, you've got him hooked on that song.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what ghosts are, but there's a fan in the garage,
of our
complex.
Yes.
And it was going one time and it was making something move, like a tag that was hanging from a pipe. And he goes, "It's a ghost." And I was like, how do you know this? Like, he barely watches any TV. If anything, it's Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel does have Halloween-themed episodes.
She does.
But, this kid, "It's a ghost, mama." I'm like, you don't even know what that is. Like, calm down, sir.
But then we say, "I ain't afraid of no ghosts." What are we talking about, baby?
We are talking about, first, what life is like. We've been doing house hunting. We'll talk about that in a second.
Oh, baby.
But first, kids. Okay, so the girls are on a brand new TV show. They have been filming since the summer. They film almost every single week, once a week. It's really great, very consistent. It's crazy that our children are working on TV more than we are at this point.
Oh, we all were working. We were doing our show.
We were all doing a show.
They were doing their show. And in the beginning, they were working sometimes 2-3 days a week.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
It was insane trying to figure out scheduling and babysitters. And
the show just premiered, though. So if you are listening, you can tune in to a TV show that our baby girls are on. They both play baby Cece. So 2 twins play 1 baby. And it's Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, Thursday nights on...
CBS. It premiered on my birthday and our anniversary.
What a good birthday present. Oh my gosh. Our producer, Juliana, texted us on Daniel's birthday. It was like, "Happy birthday and anniversary." And I was like,
"That's right.
I'm not even responding."
That's right, Juliana.
It's not our anniversary.
Yes, it is. Jeez,
And we're celebrating our anniversary this year a week, instead of a week early, a week late.
Yes.
So that Daniel had his birthday, and then now, when it's 1 week after is when we'll be celebrating.
Should we talk about my birthday for a second?
Sure. What did we do for your birthday, boo?
Well, I turned 41. What? Wow.
You would never know he was that old.
41, going on 25.
Yep.
It was a gift. I got a couple voiceover jobs. I did 2 voiceover jobs in the morning.
Such a blessing.
Such a blessing on a new show, a new Apple TV show, and that's all I can say about it. And
Top secret.
yes, and then Nia got us couples massages, which I thought was interesting. It is my birthday, but
I'm tired too.
You wanted to get a massage too, which I think was because it was also an anniversary. So I think you're coming around. And then you took me to an amazing dinner at Rouge.
If you guys
in Studio City
are ever visiting LA, or if you live in LA, it's a brand new restaurant.
Yeah.
The name of it is Rouge. It's in Studio City.
Yeah.
And the food was so good.
So good.
The ambiance, it feels like you were in like Tulum or Ibiza. The music,
Crazy
the bar
fun
area, really cool, like aesthetic. It was so good. So
Yeah.
we did that, and that was like our first time there, and it was incredible.
Highly recommend.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Quickly back to the kids, and we'll get on to all the house hunting and fun things. But so the girls are on a show. It premiered this last week on Daniel's birthday. It's so fun to just watch them perform.
Yeah.
You know, mostly one of the babies performs more than the other.
And they got a title. It says like introducing Isabel and Zariah Bucco.
Yeah, which is
Baby
so cool.
Cece. Is she Baby Cece anymore on the show, or is she just Cece?
She's now Cece. So when we first on Young Sheldon would drive up and be in the parking spot, it would say Baby Cece. But now she's 1 year old. She's just Cece. So the parking spot says Cece, and her trailer says Cece. It doesn't say Baby Cece.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, Young Sheldon was a spinoff of Big Bang Theory. Then Young Sheldon. Then a spinoff of Young Sheldon is Georgie and Manny's First Marriage.
Yes. And
CBS,
the girls.
Chuck Lorre.
Yes.
Massive show.
Incredible. The girls are walking, which is very exciting. They just started walking in the last
running.
month.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, now they want to run. The minute they learn to walk, now they want to run. The only thing for me, and I feel like any parents listening that maybe had something similar, they'll get it. It's kind of driving me crazy that they aren't really talking yet, because Asher was talking by 11 months and the girls are 16 months.
Yeah.
And they don't have any words.
Well, we just
They communicate well.
They do.
They use sign language very well. They know a lot of words in sign language.
Which our doctor just recently said, those are words.
She's like, that
they
counts.
are communicating.
Because they
Those do
say
count.
please, they say more, they say again, they say
In
cheese.
sign language.
All in sign language. They
Yeah.
say cheese, they say up, they say, like, they know a lot of words in sign language, and they communicate well that way.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's a little bit of mama, dada, and literally nothing else. But by 11 months, Asher was saying ball and for up, like,
Right.
you know. So I'm like, we need a speech therapist ASAP. I know that it's twins and identical twins, and they
Exactly.
have their own kind of communication, and they are communicating with sign language. And Asher also talks for them. Like, if they're
Right.
fussy, he, as being only a year and a half apart from them, he'll tell me, oh, she wants a passy. Oh, she wants to take a nap. Oh, she wants a bottle. Like,
And
he
look,
knows what
Asher
they
was
want.
a baby genius,
He was.
and he still is.
Yeah.
And
'Cause he
someone
understands, like,
else
4
said
languages.
something. They were like, hey, you know, maybe because they're twins, they understand each other so well, and you know, as Asher being a firstborn, he had to like learn to communicate to us.
Right. Mhm.
Now that we all communicate, I don't know where I'm
They
going
get to
with this.
chill a
I'm
little
ti-
bit more.
I'm
They don't have to
tired.
work so hard at it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't have to work so hard at it.
Yeah.
And we know kind of what they're doing. And they kind of have their own little language. They're probably talking to each other
Yeah.
in their babble,
No, they totally communicate with each other.
in their twin babbling.
So if anybody has any like
tired.
really great speech therapy tips and tricks, because I am
Nia's freaking out a little bit
I
about
am.
this. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Nia's freaking out a little bit about
Completely.
this. And everybody is saying, just chill. It's fine. They're going to talk when they are ready to talk. And they're only 16 months old. And they're twins, which means they're like supposed to be behind a little bit on a singleton. Look at me, singleton.
Yeah, look at you.
I'm a
Asher
doctor.
had like 20 words at this age.
He was a singleton.
Oh my.
He was a firstborn singleton.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we have to keep it moving. So that's that. And then Asher is turning 3 next month in like 3 weeks. He's
3
turning
weeks.
3 in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I have already planned out his entire birthday. I haven't even really told Daniel.
What the heck?
So I have reservations for Disneyland. I have reservations for character dining.
Okay.
I have 2 separate
All
reservations
I'm
for
thinking
character
is
dining.
how much this is going to cost.
I
So
know.
Disneyland, we already have annual tickets. So
Yes.
That's okay.
And we're going before he turns 3, so he's technically still free. We don't have to pay for his ticket.
Smart.
Yeah, so we're going 3 days before his third birthday.
So you're saying, oh, geez. Okay, so that's not his birthday. So he's going to have multiple birthdays.
We might do a birthday party at the park.
Motherfucker.
Why not? Make it, you don't have.
If we do it at the park, then fine. But you never do it at the park.
Right.
We spent like $5,000 at the last birthday.
I know.
His first birthday was like $5,000. And then you did the twins' birthday, and that was like
the same.
$5,000.
Maybe less. But
do you know how crazy that is? People don't do that. People go to the park. It's your 1 year birthday.
I don't think we spent more than $2,000. It's a lot of money.
Done.
But honestly, because we got a lot of things like traded or discounted, because
you still don't pay that much money.
Because it was in Us Weekly, we got a lot of discounts or whatever. And so it was like a $10,000 birthday party.
I know, but here's the deal. They're one. They're not going to, it's for us.
It's for us.
I know, but now you're like.
It's for me.
Yeah, but yeah. And then, but here you go. Then you're like, but it's only the big birthdays that we're going to do this. Like 1, 5.
2 for the twins. 10. 2 twins, 2. We have to
what?
do a big
No.
birthday party.
Hold on. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, 1, 5, 10, 13, 16, 18.
Oh my goodness.
We only have to do big birthday parties for those ones.
Homie, you better start getting these all comped.
Yeah, I mean, I get discounts. Some things for free.
All right.
Anywho, I already have a theme for the twins' birthday, for their second birthday. Tea for 2. That was the baby shower theme, but it's so perfect. And it could be like a princess tea party. We could have like princess performers.
We already did that.
Right, but now for their actual birthday. 2 years old, twins turning 2. Okay. We could talk about this all day long, but we want to talk about Halloween too, because Halloween is coming
What about
up.
house hunting?
Oh, shoot. Let's do a little break. We'll do a quick house hunting recap, and then we'll get into all the fun Halloween things, scary things, family things, how you were raised, how I was raised, what we're doing now that we have kids, all of that.
When there's something strange in the neighborhood, who are you going to call?
Welcome back from the break. I can't talk about the break.
Ghostbusters, welcome back from the break, y'all. Do we still have you?
You're hanging with us. I love it when you guys hang out with us. Okay, house hunting. We just went house hunting this past weekend, and we had a full plan of like 8 to 10 houses, and then Daniel got an invite to a football game, a professional football game. So
a professional football,
right? Yeah. What other kind of? I don't know. You could go to a high school football game.
An NFL game. Yes.
An NFL football game.
Yes. I went and saw the Rams and the Raiders.
Yes.
Play at SoFi.
Yes, with our pastor.
Yeah.
Erwin McManus.
Erwin McManus and
David Arcos.
Pastor David Arcos. And Albert.
Yes. And so.
And Albert and I have the same birthday, 10/17.
Really?
Yeah.
How fun. Good people.
Yeah.
But I really have been pushing to get Daniel out of the house. Not in a weird way. I don't want him around. But I want him to spend quality time with quality like men. And the thing is, he is an amazing man and an amazing husband. And he also works. So he wants to be around to like spend time with our family.
Exactly.
I get that. But I also need you to fill your own cup outside of our house so that you are even more like full emotionally in our house. So anytime that he gets an invite, I'm like, go, boo. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. I will handle this. Get out of the house.
I get it. Because guess what? You don't care. You don't care about our family. You just, any girls' night, anytime you're ready, you're like, I'm out. I'm leaving.
Absolutely.
I'm gone. Exactly.
It's important to fill my cup.
And
it's important to be happy.
I am slightly kidding.
Barely.
But for me, it's like, hey, do you want to do this? You want to do that? I'm like, well, first of all, I'm obsessed with my family. And also.
Sounds like you're saying that I'm not.
Oh, I am. That is what I'm saying. And the other thing is I have a to-do list as long as my arm. So it's like, I got to get stuff done. So
quality
any
of life.
extra, I know, I have to make that more of a priority.
Yes, you do.
Of getting out and hanging with the guys and,
yes,
doing that
do.
type of stuff. But, it's just it's a season.
It's a season.
It's a season.
So Daniel went to the game.
Had a great time.
But I was like, no big deal. We have like 10 babysitters in a Rolodex. We can text so many people. I'm like, easy peasy. I'll just text everybody right now. This was the day before. I'll text everyone, and like one person will be available.
As in, she was going to go look at the houses. A week prior, we had gone and saw a bunch of houses, and we fell in love with one that we're probably going to put an offer on. Then this was like the next round of going to see more houses.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to
clarify. Thank you.
Clarify. So she was going to go.
I'm like, I'll still go by myself.
I'll take pictures, do videos, or whatever.
Exactly.
And I was like, all right, go do your thing.
I will like do it for the family. But
we didn't get no help.
Nobody, not one
help!
or like 10 or 12 babysitters. No one was available.
She was going to go with 3 babies.
I was like, I think I can do it
by yourself.
If I do like a
real estate agent.
A front pack and a backpack, like the twins I carry, then I hold Asher's hands. I can do it, but it also sounds really exhausting. And then I tried to text every single babysitter possible. I started texting friends, and I was like, can you, I know like I haven't seen you in a month or 2, but can you come with me and like carry one of my babies while we look at houses, and like you can help me give commentary. I text other parents, and I was like, I know you have children, but can you come over to my house and hang out with my kids? Like I was trying everything.
This is morning of now.
No, this is all up to like midnight the night before.
Oh, okay.
And nobody was available. So morning up, I called my poor dad, and like my dad is an incredible Opa. He's an Opa and Oma.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got a lot going on. He had open heart surgery like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
He just found out he has skin cancer, and they like cut out a chunk of his arm, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, has that all sewn up, and he's just got a lot going on.
He's got 4
huskies. 4 huskies. So asking him to leave the house is like asking him to leave his own children.
It's 2 hours away.
Yeah. And
so it's a
but
lot.
I was like, I need you here.
And I literally was
Your
like,
grandpa.
we're calling our real estate agent, Austin, and just rescheduling. And we could have.
No, we have urgency. We need to like get out of we want to be in a new home by December, we're hoping.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll do it, and then whatever. So my dad and his wife drove up, and they're so sweet. They watched the girls. I took Asher with me. I was doing house hunting, 7, 8, 9 houses, so many houses.
Wow.
With a 2-year-old, and
you took Asher.
We had moments. There was moments I had to change his diaper in one of the houses, and I only had a diaper on him because it was a long day.
You got to check. You got to break it in.
He
and
is
see
potty
if,
trained, but I had to.
You got to change diapers in all the rooms,
right?
Just to, make sure you got the right.
He got his finger smashed in a door.
Oh, geez.
I was going into like a garage, and I was like taking a video to send to Daniel, and he was following behind me, but I thought he was hanging out with our real estate agent. I didn't see him, and he reached for the door and smashed his finger. I was like screaming. And there was other people looking at the house because it was open house. So I had to like grab him and like run out the front door because he's screaming bloody murder.
Open houses.
Yeah, a lot of them were open houses.
First time we went out, it was all private showings.
Yeah. So my poor baby was like screaming, and I was like 10 minutes late to the next place because I just sat on the grass with him and like held him while he cried.
Oh, poor buddy.
My poor buddy. So it was a little hectic, but it was good. And honestly, out of like I was hoping to be more hopeful, but when you go to a house, you want to feel like, oh, I could live here. And I did not feel that except for one house. I was like, there's things that I don't love and things I would want to change, but 90% it's great. So hopefully in the next few days, Daniel and I will go back and look at the top contenders and be putting in offers this week.
Let's go.
So by that time you hear this, last week, like this is 1 week out that we're recording. So very exciting.
Very exciting.
We'll keep you guys updated.
Then we got to put the penthouse on the market.
Oh, I also spoke to our real estate agent. We need to try to put the penthouse on the market in the next 2 weeks. So we have a lot of work to do because our house is a cluster F.
Lots going on.
Of like children's toys everywhere.
Yes.
So we need to put them all in storage.
I got a storage unit, and now we just got to
box it up and get it out.
Bin.
Exactly. So that's where we are at. We are hoping to be in a new home by December.
Yeah.
We just want to kind of start the new year fresh in a beautiful home, more space for our family. Oh, and we didn't even say where we're looking.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. If you watch season 1 of The Valley, season 2 is... Can I say anything about season 2?
Not really.
Okay, never mind. Can't say anything about that. But
season 3.
Season 1.
Season 3, maybe.
We were talking about
areas
that we were looking to move in.
Yeah.
And not disagreement, but the
No,
debate
disagreement. Yeah.
was you wanted to stay more in the valley. You wanted to stay in like the other side of the hill.
Right, but we just need like $5 million for that. and
Exactly.
That's not realistic right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So a little place called Valencia.
Ay. He's won the battle so far. We're still
That's
looking at
right.
a few homes in the valley, but nothing.
Valencia Stevenson
is
Ranch. We love
comparable.
Stevenson Ranch.
Yeah.
It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful up there.
It really is.
And it's so clean.
On the car
And
ride,
it's so lush and green.
on the car ride here today, I had a little bit of a panic attack and like almost started crying about like, we're going to be so far from the beach. Like right now we can drive 30 minutes to get to the beach, if not less. Like,
and when is the last time we've been to the beach?
we're going tomorrow.
Before that, we have not been
We've been
to the
traveling
beach in 2 years.
And filming a TV show for the
It's
last
so
4
funny.
months.
It's like, oh yeah, it's going to take so much longer to the beach. We haven't been to the beach in 2 years. And
That's
we
not
live 30
true.
minutes away.
That's not true.
That's just what happens in LA.
And Disney.
And
I
3
go to
kids
Disney
under
like at least
3.
once or twice a month with Asher. And now from a 1 hour drive, it's going to be like 1.5 to 2 hour drive. Ugh. Makes me sad. Okay, let's talk about Halloween.
Halloween?
I got all the questions and all the comments and conversations. Are
Oh,
you ready?
wow. Yeah.
Okay, first things first. The first Halloween celebration-ish that we're doing is going to Britt's Halloween party. Brittany from the Valley, our friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's invite only, so don't. Well, actually, this will be out after it, so you'll see the pictures on our social media of what we dressed up as. But we're going to Brittany's.
I was trying to remember her, Brittany Cartwright.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Brittany's Halloween party. She, 1, throws the best parties. 2, has the best themes, goes all out with decorations.
All out.
And it's an adults only party. And she sure did text us saying, it's adults only, blah, blah, blah. Here's the info. And I was like, so can kids come?
She did say that.
I didn't read it properly.
And I said, Nia, read the text.
Right.
It's because we were in a group text.
It was a group text, yeah. So
Very
oops.
clearly says adults only.
I wasn't paying attention. So
We
no
bring the
children.
kids?
Yeah. So adults only. It'll be fun. We'll
Lack of
probably
sleep.
go for like an hour or so because we don't sleep and we need sleep. So we're
Yes.
gonna go, show up, have fun, hang out with our friends, and then dip out.
And because we're going to be at our house in Malibu.
We'll be at the house in Malibu.
Yeah.
So we don't
celebrating
we
our
wanna
anniversary.
just take in all of our time there.
Yeah.
So here's a debate that we're having. I told Daniel I have a great Halloween costume idea that won't cost a lot of money. You don't have to spend $100 on each costume. Mine might be like $75 total. And then Daniel, we have all the pieces for. But he doesn't like it. Can you tell them what I think we should be?
You tell them.
Okay. I think we should be the the lifeguard and the nerdy boy from Sandlot. You know, I feel like it's cute and random, but like easy. You get a red swimsuit and you get like little red shorts and you put your hair up in a pony with like a red bow and like the white sunglasses for the girl. And then Daniel will just be like a cute little nerdy boy. Like we'll put freckles on him and get him like big glasses and like a baseball bat. And he'll be like the nerdy boy.
I would have to look. You showed me a picture.
Yeah.
So obviously people are doing it. It's been done.
Yeah.
I still didn't even understand it because I was just not a big Sandlot fan. I know it's an iconic
It's a
film.
classic.
I know it is.
The boy wants a kiss from the lifeguard, so he pretends to drown.
I know that.
And
I
then-
know that.
right.
Yeah.
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 So I just thought it was cute and easy. But if we have something else, we can dress up as something else. You got any other ideas?
Yeah. I'll be Rambo and you be something else.
So Daniel's never going to be Rambo for our entire marriage or the
Why?
rest of our life. Why? Did we not have this conversation in like year 1 of dating?
Uh-oh.
Ask again. Ask me why.
I does not compute. Does not. Was it because I was Rambo and
In past relationships.
Dang it. Here's the deal. It's hard to get new outfits. So yes, I was Rambo for like 8 years in a row.
Good for you. You're now with me. We're not going to dress up with how you dressed up with your exes. Try again. What do you want to be for Halloween?
Sandlot.
That's a hard no. That's been a hard no from day one.
True that.
Literally.
True that.
Oh, you've done that with the ex? Absolutely not. No, thank you.
100%. And I agree with that. What about my wig? I got a wig that I had years ago.
You could be Jamie Fraser and I could be Claire.
Oh my gosh! Season 1, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Season 1.
I need to see if I can order like a Scottish Claire outfit right now. That'd be so fun.
That would be so fun.
Yeah.
Because I kind of had the
And
outfit.
you can redeem yourself and not be so gone, baby, gone.
Gone, baby, gone.
No Jameson for this.
Those Jameson drinks were a little too strong.
Yeah. All right, you sound Irish, not Scottish.
Touch of the Irish.
Yeah, no. Okay. Alrighty. I want to know. Well, quickly, we'll share what we're doing as a family for a Halloween costume, but then I want to know how you grew up, like celebrating Halloween or lack thereof, because Daniel has some stories. But as a family, we are going to be like a race car family. Asher is the race car driver. He has a cute little custom outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited to show it off. He wears it every day, like he's dressing up at home. And then we will be the pit crew. We have like the pit crew outfits, Daniel and I, and the girls will be like flag girls, but I don't like saying that because that sounds sexy and that's not it. Their little outfits are literally
babies.
Flags. Like they're like it's a checkered black and white dress. Like they are a flag, you know, like a dress, and it's and they have little cute little black and white flags. So not like a flag girl. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
They are flags.
Yes, they are. I don't think you have to preface it anymore.
I just feel like I do. So, and we'll probably go down to my hometown. Maybe we haven't talked about this, but we
did that last year.
Neighborhood is so cute for all holidays, and they decorate and go all out, and people like sit on their driveways with little like portable like bonfires and lawn chairs.
Do not mess around down there.
No, they like really go all out. So it's very much a cozy community.
I hear Santa Clarita does some really, really big things too.
We'll probably be there next year.
They just shut it down.
Apparently.
We should probably test it out.
No.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not. Alrighty, Daniel. Tell me what Halloween was like in your family.
Well, we didn't really celebrate. I didn't know what Halloween was for a long time in my life. Just kidding. I knew what Halloween was.
Tell me what Halloween was according to your family.
I'm a pastor's kid.
What was Halloween?
I'm a PK.
How would you define it when you were 10 years old?
Halloween was
the day of the devil.
The devil's birthday.
That's how Daniel grew up.
We did not have Halloween parties. We had fall festival parties at the church where you still dressed up, but you dressed up
biblical characters. I am Moses.
No, you could be.
Would it be blasphemy to be Jesus? People dressed up as Jesus.
Probably,
too, right?
probably. No, you couldn't. You couldn't.
I am a camel.
So we would always have the big parties at the church.
Yeah.
And we would have fun games and candy and stuff like that.
What if you ever told your parents?
And we'd be bobbing for apples
and,
doing races and what do they call those races? Like, sack run, those types of things. And you dress up as like, a cheetah or a dog.
Would your parents ever let you dress up as a ghost?
No.
Skeleton?
Nope.
Zombie?
Nope. There were no vampires. There was no blood. No witches.
Oh, no.
No.
Very
No
bad.
goblins.
Uh-huh.
No werewolves. None of that. None of that satanic stuff. That was told growing up.
Yeah.
We just stay away from evil things.
Halloween is evil.
Halloween is evil. Yeah, so we just celebrated it in a different way. But we still would have fun. Like we, obviously in my teens, definitely did some
evil things.
Yeah, some toilet papering and some, smashing pumpkins.
Oh boy.
I think one year we were on the roof and people would Like we wouldn't decorate like our house for like Halloween. We would just like turn off all the houses.
All the lights in the house?
Yeah, yeah.
So what
But
if
when
when
people would
trick-or-treaters
come up-
came by, you would just be like, sorry, we don't celebrate the devil's holiday.
Or no, me and my brothers would be on the roof and we'd like throw like candy at like kids.
You and Jonathan, or you
When
and
we were kids.
David?
I think all three of us.
Oh my gosh.
You know.
Wow.
We had to make it somewhat entertaining.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, Halloween night, we were at church doing
Okay.
fall festival. And
Wow.
our house was dark. No
Don't come to
lights
our
on.
house.
Don't come to our house.
What was your favorite costume? And then you can ask me all the same questions.
My favorite costume as a kid? I think I was Zorro.
Oh, fun.
And I think that was a fun one.
Yeah.
Because I got to have the play guns and my 6 shooters and
Didn't he have a
You know.
sword?
yeah, he had a sword. I was a cowboy Zorro. Okay, I had the Zorro mask.
They
some guns.
obviously did not do
Listen,
Halloween
We didn't
well.
have much money. All right, we just had to get through how we,
Yeah.
you know,
Homemade
we were
costumes.
hybrids.
Yeah.
We were hybrid characters.
Yeah. Okay.
How about you?
Halloween was normal. We never went into like the zombies or like the dead things or whatever because I mean, I feel like all my memories are like pre-divorce. My parents got divorced when I was like 7
Right.
or after. And so like younger years, my favorite costumes were like, I think I was Princess Jasmine and Pocahontas for like 3 years in a row. Like I would switch off back and forth because I loved those princesses. I really wanted to be Pocahontas. She was my favorite at the time. But yeah, we did trick-or-treating and it was just like normal. I know there was like when I was younger, I was like a cute little clown and my mom made me like a Dalmatian. And my mom made a lot of my costumes from scratch. Like she sewed them herself.
Yeah.
So I just have fun childhood memories. But you grew up in a cold place too, but you never, I guess, went trick-or-treating as a child. But I'm now used to California, Southern California, where it's warm usually. But I had to wear like long sleeve sweaters underneath like my Princess Jasmine outfit because it was cold.
Yeah.
As a kid. But yeah, nothing crazy like your family. I love your family, but you know, just nothing of like, well, they just didn't make a big deal about it. It was just like, oh, sure, of course we'll celebrate, but like we're not gonna like focus on any of the like kind of scary stuff. We never focused on the scary stuff. Whereas I know we have like little people in our family that are like zombies, skeletons. Even Asher, he loves skeletons.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't even know what it really is.
Right.
But he's like skeleton. He gets so excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We have no problem with that stuff.
No.
But we never like.
Yeah. So how do we handle it?
We never had like movies. We didn't watch, Hocus Pocus growing up or any of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And you did. And I remember early on in our relationship, you always wanted to watch like these Halloween movies.
Hocus Pocus every single year is like a non-negotiable. And I also like, what is it? Practical Magic. But I fast forward through scary parts. I don't like anything that's scary, but I
don't mess with spirits and stuff. I still to this day don't mess with, that type of.
Yeah. Can I tell them? We'll do a little book button really quick. We had a really like kind of bad argument.
Yeah, we got into
last year. Like we were not nice for a bit.
It wasn't last year. It was a couple years ago.
It was last year.
Was it?
Last year.
When you wanted to watch Practical Magic
I wanted
or
to
something?
the thing is I love holidays, so I'm like, oh, it's a holiday movie to me. It's like a Halloween movie. Let's watch Practical Magic.
Mm-hmm.
But I always fast forward through scary things, period, whether I'm with Daniel or not. And Daniel the whole time was like grumpy that like we were even watching. He's like, I don't like this stuff. This is spirits and demonic or like whatever he was saying. And he was like such like a grump the whole time.
I was a party pooper.
You were such a party pooper. And then it got to the part where like the spirit is like coming out of him or her or something. I don't remember because I never really seen the part because I always fast forward through it. And I wanted to fast forward and Daniel took the remote from me and forced me to watch the scary thing. He's like, you want to watch this demonic movie?
You want to watch
Fine.
this movie? Here it is.
This is what it's about.
This is what you're watching right now. You don't get to skip stuff. You go all in.
I was so mad at him. I was like pissed. And he was mad at me that I wanted to watch it in the first place. I'm like, fine, I will never watch another Halloween movie with you ever. I'll do it on my own time. Like,
you did.
Yeah.
Say that.
I did.
And I was like,
and I
that's
mean
sad. No. We love each other and
we
making
do,
memories.
But
But
you don't like Halloween memories, so. Speaking of that, what's your favorite fall movie? If it's not Halloween, do you have like a fall-ish movie? Like Harry Potter or something?
No.
Yeah.
My favorite fall movie?
Yeah, I have a list. I need to start like right now. But that's most of our like. Oh, do you have any scary stories to wrap up the Halloween part of this conversation?
Scary stories? I was scarred for life when I went to a sleepover and the parents weren't there, or they went to bed and one of the kids put on It, and that scarred me for life. I do not like clowns.
To think about it.
I do not like clowns. And
Yeah.
I remember being there, being like, I got to get out of here. Like, this is the scariest thing
How old were you?
I've ever. I had to have been like 8 or 9.
Yeah. Terrifying.
Terrifying.
Why?
Terrifying.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
Clowns eating kids,
So scary.
pulling them down to the sewer,
I've never seen it.
eating them.
Only scary movie I ever watched was Chucky. And I literally was
man.
physically
I've seen-
behind
yeah.
the couch at my friend's house. My parents would have
Yeah.
never let me watch it. It was at my friend's house. And I sat behind the couch for a lot of it.
I still do. I don't like people that are. I mean, look, it's a huge, and I've actually done some horror movies, acted in it,
You have.
whatever. Did you just yawn?
No, I said you have.
Yes.
Has you been pushed out of a window and your face was smashed and all the things? I remember.
Yeah.
The makeup.
And I got possessed and did a whole thing. So much fun to shoot, but not fun to watch. Yeah, I just can't do like scary movies or horror movies. I'm a big like jumpy like thing, with the music. If the music is going and she's go turn a corner and something's gonna jump out at her, like I just don't. I just don't do that.
Me neither. I've had fun talking with you about all things Halloween and your childhood.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people will be able to relate to that. And then also a lot of people have like my normal childhood.
Well, now as us parents,
Right.
us being parents,
Yeah.
how are we handling things?
I think we just don't make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
And we don't focus on any of the scary stuff.
Right.
If it's there, it's there. We're like, oh, that's silly. But like we don't like bring attention to it. But we
Yeah.
like let them dress up and have fun and like trick or treat. And I'm going to eat all the candy. Let's be 100.
My gosh. Dude.
I don't let Asher have sugar. So I'm going to go to like Whole Foods and like Sprouts and get like the healthy candy, like actual fruit that's like pressed into fruit roll-ups. And like,
This kid is not. He has only had God sugar, nature sugar.
yeah.
He has not had ice cream.
So he's going to go trick or
He has
treating.
not had candy. If he thinks he's having a popsicle, it's a blueberry
Like-
sorbet natural thing that we made.
We made it at home. Like we blend fruit and then we freeze it in a popsicle.
It's so cute. He says, "I love ice cream" to people. He's never had ice cream in his
He
entire
pretends
life.
to eat ice cream. It's really cute.
His birthday cake when we weren't at Disney, and everybody was getting birthday cakes, and they were there, and you were like, "Nope, can you get a piece of watermelon?"
They cut Mickey-shaped watermelons, stacked them on top of each other, and put a candle in it.
You've been
very
a
sweet.
bit extreme, but it's good for cognitive.
Because America is poisoning our children.
Yeah, that's
I could
a
talk about
whole
that all day long,
podcast.
and it's all true. So I'm getting stuff from like all the healthy stuff. Like there's even like lollipops that have like elderberry, and they're like very good for like immunity, and so we're getting him all that stuff. So I think at this age he will recognize like, where's all the stuff I got last night? The next
Exactly.
day. But it's whatever. Who
We're gonna be
cares?
passing out raw ginger root. Trick or treaters.
My mom literally said something like she was going to do that, like apples. And I'm like, Mom, you're going to be the worst house on the
Oh
block.
my
No one's going to
gosh.
come.
Man,
She's like, but the candy's so bad for the kids. I'm like, I know, but let their parents make that decision.
we should do a video of "I ate all your candy," the Jimmy Kimmel thing.
No, that's
so.
mean.
I know, but it's so funny.
Okay. We do plan. We actually should probably text them, but we plan on having Kristen and Luke on the show soon. I just
Yeah.
saw Kristen a few days ago and we were kind of talking about it, but we hope to have them on very soon. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And when we do, I'll give like a post on my Instagram where you guys can ask questions specifically to them. They're engaged. They're living their best life. They have their own podcast. We love them so much. So it'd be fun to catch up with them.
Yeah, love them.
I want to do a quick review reading and then we're done. So, you guys, for this podcast, you can leave 5 stars, of course, and a little review. And so here are 2 reviews that we got. One was, let's see, what's the most recent one? This one. It is from Kimber Sketch. She says, love watching you guys. Very refreshing. Oh, I maybe should have started. I should have read this before I read it out loud. But please distance yourself from Jax. Not a good example and to young people, and you guys don't need to hang out with him. He'll destroy you.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. The next one is also titled Beware of Jax.
What the heck?
I'm not going to read that one
Why
out
didn't
loud.
you screen these?
I should have screened these. I'm going to read the next one, which is Daniel and Nia from C. Sanders 35. It says, absolutely love this podcast. You both are so cute together. Great teamwork raising your darling family. Many blessings and continued success. So that's from C. Sanders. Thank you, C. Sanders. And I also...
That was my mom.
And also Kimber
Mom's
Sketch.
alias.
Thank you for the thought. Thanks
for the warning.
Thanks for the warning. I feel like we are very discerning with our friendships. So that's that. We'll talk about that.
Lots
Other
to
things.
talk
When
about
we
that.
can talk about season
When we
2,
can.
y'all know that we will. Like once it's airing, like we will. It won't be every episode. Maybe every 2 or 3 episodes, we'll do a little catch up and just like a quick commentary on things that are going on the show. So
Yeah.
I can't wait. We lived it, and now we will get to watch it back, and it'll be very interesting to see how it all plays out.
Ooh, doggy.
Yeah. We love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you next week on the Hold My Crown podcast. Bye.
Love y'all. Peace.
Yay Media Group.